Hello, welcome to House of Doggus. I'm your host Doggus, and you are watching Startup Company. Let's go ahead and get into our game here. Last time, what we did was we hired two new people. We hired Carolyn Collins and Esther McCoy, and Esther is a designer, and Carolyn is a manager. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to pump out some more contracts. And then also what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to push for 10K and see if we can rent out another area over here. Let's see here. Start with the new day. Going to deliver this contract and make a little money. Yes, yes. Now what we're going to also do is there was a comment. And the comment said, I assign the managers to the sales employees while they look for new contracts and just manage the components my team builds manually. After I have contracts, I reassign the manager to the rest of my team so they can pump out more work. So I think I'm going to do something kind of similar, maybe not to that, but I'm not going to have my manager do anything dealing with sales. I'm just going to have the manager manage the designers and the developers. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manually do everything with sales because I'm going to have to. We have to click on the sales anyway. We have to click on the sales in order to get the contract. We have to click on the sales in order to start the contract. So why not just do it that way? Just have the manager manage all of the developers and the designers. Everybody that's really kind of making some sort of component, and we manage the contracts. And I think that'll work out really well. As soon as Corey gets into work, maybe he can actually get us a contract. We'll speed the time up here just a little bit so that we can kind of get some contracts in here, and as also get more of these developers and designers making some more components. Still have these other 4 employees that I can hire. Maybe I'll get them hired one of these days. Awaiting your response. Accept this contract. Now I want to look at this other contract that's is 1 hour past due. Let's pause this, and we are missing a network component. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think we missed the boat on that one. We'll end up losing some money, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and research this. We'll research this component, so that way in the future we can actually make some network components. I want to look at our inventory, and let's see here. We are lacking on some UI components, so start this up. Jump to the beginning of the day. They're making backend components. Once they are done. What is that? That's Angel. Once he's done, I'll switch him over to UI components. That way he can start making some UI components. Check out the mail. Yeah, I know it's not acceptable. Get out of here. Let's see here. I think this other contract might be getting close to being done too. Now it's 30 hours left. We need 3 responsive components. I think that there's quite a bit of time available to do that. So I'm gonna leave it like it is. We'll leave it like it is. And let's see here. There's only 2 of them left. We'll keep this going. It looks like I'm losing quite a bit of money per day, so I really need to start getting some contracts finished. All right, so let's check this out here. In contracts. Still need 1 more responsive component. How much time is left? 9 hours. 9 hours. We're at the beginning of the day, so we should be just fine. It would be kind of nice if once one of the actual contracts was ready, we would get some sort of notification saying, "Hey, this contract has all the components, it's ready, do you want to complete it?" That'd be kind of nice. Maybe that's something, since this is still in beta, maybe that's something that will be added to the game. I had been looking at a few of the things on GitHub to see what items are they're looking to put into to production, and what bugs are there, so on and so forth. I don't remember if I saw something in regards to that. So, but that would be very nice. It would make our jobs a lot easier. I tend to have to press the pause button quite a bit because I don't want to go over the allotted amount of time that that you're allowed to turn in these contracts. And if you go over it and you just kind of forget, hey, as soon as the end of the day is over, you're in trouble. Things happen very quickly. Things happen really quickly, and you really want to kind of have some sort of notification that these things are happening. I'm still waiting on this network component. Let's see how much time I have. I have 9 hours left on that. This network component is basically done. So now it's done, and I can deliver this contract. Making that money, loving it. So again, we are going to manually do these contracts. We're going to manually assign the sales to do these contracts because it just really kind of makes sense. It really makes sense not to, because as you're working on the contract, or as they're managing the contracts, they're not really doing anything else. So there's no reason to have the manager managing them, because they're working on that contract. So there's no need for it. Let's pause this here for just a second, see what else we need. Some responsive components. One responsive component is coming out here in just a minute, and we have 44 hours left. So looks as though we'll have plenty of time to get some of that stuff done. 54 hours for 3 network components. I think we're good with that. We'll accept that contract. We'll be going here at full speed, double time. We'll jump to the start of the next day. Let's pause this, look here, and see what we have available. Responsive component, we still need 1 of those. And I think that Henrietta will have that done here for us pretty soon. Go ahead, Henrietta, you got this, girl. Go ahead, Henrietta, you got this, girl. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, you're done, girl. We're gonna get $3,400 for all that work you did. You put in the work, girl. Put in the work. So, love putting in work, don't we? Don't we? We do. So, we finished that contract. We are now up to $8,700, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I really do want to see if I can try to get that new rental space in here. That's gonna be awesome. As soon as you rent out another spot, you open up more workers, and so that's what I want to do. I want to hire some more workers. Now since we opened up tier 4, we have this lead developer that is able to develop web front-end modules, and if you see here, it says web front-end module, 1 UI component and 1 web design component. Those are he's gonna bring whoever it is, he, she, he, she. I mean, there's now, there's no, I don't know. But he, she will merge those components together and merge them together, and then make a module. So it's gonna be pretty neat. Gonna be pretty nice. And we'll all love it. We'll all love whoever it is, he or she, for doing what they do, because they love their job. I don't think I should have done that. I don't think I should have done that, because I now only have 3 hours left to make 2 network components, and I was supposed to use those network components for this contract. Dang it, Billy. See what you did here? See, I delivered this one right here, and it only used 1 network component, but I bet you money that Angel, yeah, see, he's almost done with this network component here. So, yeah, I kind of missed the boat on that one. We'll just let it fizzle out. Fizzle dizzle. That's what we do, is have things fizzle dizzle on out. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna have him work some overtime. Working overtime. What a way to make a living. I know it's not overtime, it's 9 to 5, but you gotta work overtime sometimes. And you mean 9 to 5? That's kind of boring. 9 to 5 isn't even an 8-hour day. Like, seriously? Like, I mean, I guess you can work 9 to 5 if you don't take a lunch, but I mean, by noon, 1 o'clock, I'm just like, oh, my stomach is growling, and it's just like, I really, really need to eat some food because, yeah, sustenance. It's what we all need. It's what we all need. I watched Dune the other day, and I was watching the worms, and I was like, they are consuming sustenance right here. They're taking in all of these harvesters and Harkonnens because they don't like Harkonnens. Who likes Harkonnens? Let's take this. I am not gonna take this contract. It requires a web front end module, and I got nobody. Got nobody to do that. You know what? If I would have been paying attention, I would have noticed that I have 14 grand. And since I have 14 grand, boom! Gonna open up a new area here, gonna get six new slots. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire a lead developer. I mean, I know right now this is kind of all over the place. I think I'm gonna maybe make a series. I mean, not a series, but maybe an episode, and I'll do some office remodeling, you know, because this office is not looking like an office. It really looks like a loft where people just go and say, hey, let's just throw a desk down and a couch down, and here you go, have at it, guys. Yeah. I don't think that will help for the mood of the company. I should have now gotten this person to be able to be hired. Development, lead developer, hire Alma Gutierrez. Hey Alma, how you doing today? I would like for you to come in. I know it's already 2:50, but I do need you to come in and start to make some web front end modules. We're gonna have you. No, I can't get it because I don't have enough money. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Alma, you can just sit there, look pretty, be a pretty face for the rest of the office, and improve the moods of everybody in the office. Because, you know, who doesn't enjoy a pretty face? Yes, we all do. What is up with this contract? $4,000, $5,000, $4,700. All right, so jump to the start of the next day and research. Yes, we're gonna research this web front end module, and we're gonna have Alma start to make these things. She's gonna merge them all day. So here's the thing about these web front end modules. The web front end module does require a UI component and one web design component. Well, here's the problem as well, is that we don't really have enough people to continue going along with how we're going to pump these things out. I mean, you know, Angel's over here only making network components, so we need to have one more person here. You know, we need to get us another. Where are we going to put this person? No, I can't do it because I don't have enough money. Well, you know, one of these days we will end up having so much money we won't know what to do with it. But until that time, we will continue to push forward. Henrietta is almost done with a responsive component. Once she is done with that responsive component, we will deliver this module, this contract here, and we will finally be able to get us a new person. During that time, though, I think that what we'll do, we'll look here, we have all of these developers that are still available to hire, and once we deliver that contract, which it is done now, we're gonna go ahead and, oh, we opened up tier 5, raise the roof, y'all, raise the roof, y'all, raise the roof. Tier 5, database components, web backend modules. I think that would be like PHP, you know, tied in with MySQL. Yeah, those things are fun. And we also get a CTO. CTO can create your own products and start competing with tech giants. Wow, so it's kind of scary trying to compete with some tech giants that are out there. It's because, like, you know, you think about it, you're like, man, I'm gonna start putting my thing out there, and then all they're gonna do is just copy it. Patent your stuff, yo. Patent your stuff. We get some new benefits, free beverages, increase employee satisfaction by paying for free beverages, and we get our water cooler. What kind of plan is this? Like, is that like a fur and a base that has like no leaves on it? Like, who? What? Come on. I need a better looking plant than that. Like, I need somebody that is gonna be in and feng shui that whole plant thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we have made it to tier 5. We hired our lead developer, who is now making front-end modules, and we are actually we're doing the sales ourselves. So, you know, I think that we've done really well today. We even opened up a new area. We rented out a new area, which unlocked 6 new employee slots, which is awesome. So we're gonna leave it here. I mean, that is gonna be all for today. Thank you for tuning in to House of Doggus, where Doggus brings the games that typically don't bring the pain. If you like the video, please click the like button, and if you really like the video, click that subscribe button. Peace out.